That's overstated.
Where you at right now?
I'm in a car. My boyfriend, he out here working out, so I'm in a car. It's hot
Well,
outside.
like state.
Texas. I live in Texas.
Okay, Texas.
Yeah, I had to
Oh.
get up out of Arkansas.
Ain't nothing wrong with home. Nah, I be
It
needing
ain't
to
nothing
read.
wrong with it, but it ain't nothing to do. Like it ain't. I mean, it ain't nothing to do here with Corona, but it ain't
I
nothing
know,
to
right?
do.
It's quarantine. What you talking about? Ain't nothing to do. You just trying to be
It's
bored.
nothing to do in Jacksonville. Nothing to
All right,
do in Jacksonville.
this show ain't nothing to do. It ain't nothing to do. We gonna wait for some more people to get on there. I'm gonna start asking you questions.
All right, bet. I see D-Lo on here. I don't know if he's still on here. He just had a birthday. I didn't tell you happy birthday. Happy belated if you still on here, facts. Sorry. I saw it on Facebook. I don't be on Facebook. I get on Facebook, get out. Such and such got a birthday today. My fault.
But there you go. You should just let that one go.
Facts. I gotta get up off here. They sleep.
No. Oh, did I switch you?
Yes, you did. That's what I'm saying. You don't know how to work it.
Man, here we go. Right here. Live it. Here we go.
I hope Dre don't get in this car because I'm on live and I don't need that.
What's up, peeps? I got Miss Quadruple-double over here.
Hold up, Jess. Yo, I'm on my thing. Yeah. People trying to talk to me. I don't know what he's saying. Just I don't know these people.
No distractions right now.
I know, that's what I'm saying. He working out. This man coming. I don't know who he is. Hi.
I'm finna kick some questions up.
You say you finna start?
Yeah.
I'll be back here. Okay, baby.
Okay.
I'm not worried about it. Oh, I had the door locked. I unlocked it. Yeah. I'm not worried about that. I never in my life been worried about that. You sound like Jordan. He swear he can play every sport.
What you say?
Like I was talking to this man.
All right.
We can't go nowhere because I'm in a minute.
Yeah.
Kyla.
Yeah.
How old was you when you first started playing ball?
I might have been 4. I think I got a picture. I always tell the story. I think I got a picture. For Christmas, I got a basketball, and I had to be like 3. Either I just turned 4 or I was 3, and I got it early. But it's been a long time, dang near all my life.
Basically walking with it.
Yeah, facts. Facts. It's been a minute.
That's what's up. Hey, who influenced you to play basketball?
Well, you know, my mama played, my daddy played, all my brothers played, so it was kind of like a family thing. I didn't really have a choice, and it was just a family thing. So it kind of like, you know, grew on me because everybody else was doing it.
Did you play any other sports?
Well, I cheered and I played soccer up until high school, and then my mama made me quit. You know how my mama is. Facts. So I played softball for a little bit, but mostly I just did soccer and basketball, and then I cheered a little bit.
Hey, does soccer help you with the normally like point guards and stuff when they play soccer? It helps them with basketball. Like normally people who play soccer be good at ball too. You think soccer helped you? Not the
that was kind of crazy. And so,
what you say?
No, somebody called me twice, but you know, I feel like soccer really helped me with my footwork. Like, we did a lot of drills, you know, with going around the cones and stuff, and so it kind of related when we did the same thing with basketball.
Okay. Have you ever been discouraged playing basketball?
Have I ever been discouraged?
Yeah.
Facts. I was actually, you know, my mama got a book of of like my high school things, and I don't know if you remember, but I didn't remember until I read it. Like my 9th grade year, which would be your 11th grade year, we played a game, and I think it was against Jonesboro, and it might have been the state tournament, and I played terrible. I had like 3 turnovers at the end of the game, and like Tiff ended up hitting a 3 that made us win the game or something like that. But I'm pretty sure after that game I was done. I was like, you know, this is not for me. This was terrible. So that's one time I can say right off back. Oh God.
I don't remember that one.
I didn't either. I read that, and Coach Mims was talking like in the newspaper, like, you know, she's just a freshman, that'll happen. I'm like, what? I don't even remember this day. Like, what is going on?
I don't remember that either.
That's funny.
Alright, defense or offense?
Defense, facts.
Defense.
Defense. I'm a
Okay,
defensive
okay,
player.
okay, okay. I can see that. I can see that. I
Yeah.
can see that. You are a good defender. Good. How did it feel to win the state championship your sophomore year?
I think for us, it was like a really big deal. We won and the boys won at the same time. And I think it was really big for the city of Jacksonville, especially now that I think back on it, because I don't know if they won since. I'm not really sure. The girls for sure I know haven't won since, and then I know my little brother went and they lost. So at that point in time, we were all in the moment. We were super excited. We thought we were on top of the world. But like looking back on it now, I think it was like really great, because I doubt Jacksonville ever gets to that point. That's facts.
You right.
I don't think that they ever gonna reach that point.
All right. What was it like transitioning from high school to college?
It was like going from a prep school to the hood. The hood. I definitely had to adapt. Jacksonville is like a melting pot of different cultures. You still got kids from the Air Force Base. You got like, white, black, Mexican, all types of, and then you get to Hall and it's mostly black people and Hispanics. So, it was definitely different. At first I'm like, oh, this cool. I'm in Little Rock. I already live here. It's going to be lit. And it was lit. Don't let me lie and say it wasn't. It was lit. But it was totally different, in Jacksonville where there's so many different type of people, and then Hall, it was just like, this one.
Which school you like better, Hall or Jacksonville?
Definitely Hall. But I say Hall because I grew up in Jacksonville. All the people that I knew, I've known dang near, my whole life. So it was like the same people compared to like I got to Little Rock, it was a whole different world. I feel like Hall really, shaped my character even to this day until I got to college. That really made me want to go to a HBCU even more because, it was so many black people and I love black people. Facts.
So how was it? How was the atmosphere there at the HBCU?
At the HBCU, it was definitely
good work, man.
Shush. It was definitely great. When I first got there on my visit, I was stuck. I went there for something called Spring Fest. I don't know if y'all have that at U of A, but it's like where they have concerts, they have events. It's just a crazy atmosphere. And so when I got there, I kind of fell in love and I committed like that day. And then after that, everything else was up. It's so much love and it's so many different kinds of our people. It was just a real great learning experience.
So it was just like family. Like
yeah, facts. Everybody. As soon as I got there, I felt like family. Everybody give you hugs. It was just great. It was great for me.
Oh, that's what's up. Hey, can you describe the game when you got your first quadruple-double?
Woo! It was actually a terrible game. My assistant coach, starting off at halftime, I probably had like 4 points, like a couple rebounds. It was just terrible. And I remember my assistant coach, her name is Diaz. She actually, came and she was like the coach that I was close to all of them, but the one that, I worked out with. So she could talk to me crazy. And she kind of pulled me to the side, like, you playing like shit type thing. And it kind of like made me, step it up.
Did talk to you after that game in Arkansas?
Wait, is she, my coach from, it's a lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the picture of you like on the sideline right there. That's her.
Yes, yeah. That's my dog. Facts. But yeah, she told me, and then I kind of stepped it up. But still, like even to this day, it's kind of crazy how it blew up because I didn't think it was gonna be as big of a deal as it is.
Why?
Somebody asked you a question.
What they say?
I don't know if that's for you or me.
I don't know what it say.
If there was one moment that you would go back and repeat, which moment would it be?
All right, but the question is gonna get answered at the end, though.
Oh, all right, my fault, blood.
No, you. After you won, what was the response from the public?
From the quadruple-double, it was definitely a lot. Like I always say, when I first got it, my phone actually died. And so I didn't know that, it was a big deal and the world was going crazy until actually I got back to my room and I had charged my phone. And then I had like tweets from James Harden, Chris Paul. My phone was going crazy. And then I'm like, okay, this is actually a big deal. Then I'm on ESPN, I'm on Sports Center, and I'm like getting all these followers, getting all these mentions, and I'm just like, okay, this is really crazy. Because me personally, we looked it up after the game and we couldn't find anything. So we thought like, oh, this is like a great thing. Like I never heard of nobody getting a quadruple double, but we didn't think it was gonna be like how it is now. Facts.
Hey, that's what's up. Hey, did LeBron, did you ever get to talk to LeBron or what?
No, I'm still waiting on that to this day. But we never got to talk. He just, said that, that piece, that video that everybody uses, he said that, and that warmed my heart still to this day. I tell people all the time, y'all can't tell me
That
nothing
was,
because LeBron talked about me. Facts.
okay, you have 3 quadruple doubles, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
So how did your second one? Tell me about your second one.
Oh, my second one. My first one. Okay, you remember you said the Arkansas game, right?
Right.
I played terrible. So, I played terrible. But it's crazy. Just like the game before that, we had played. I think Memphis. I played terrible. The game. I think Arkansas game. I had 2 points. Memphis. I had 4. The game after that, I had another 2 points. So my mama don't play that. So my mama said,
Oh,
my
me,
mama
I
was
was at
like,
the game. Your mom was going off in the
what?
stands.
She told me like I'm never coming to another game until you decide to step it up. And my mama don't miss games. So she actually missed my first quadruple double. So because
She
she was
did.
like, yeah, she wasn't there because she was mad. She was like, you've been playing like trash. I'm not gonna come. And then I did it, and she wasn't there. So the second one I feel like was more special because my mom was there, and like everybody in the crowd kind of knew and they was anticipating it, and it was like a big deal, for everybody because everybody
Yeah.
was like, waiting on the second one. So yeah, the atmosphere in the gym was actually really crazy. And then when I got it, it was just like, and it was against UAPB, and UAPB didn't offer me, so I just felt like it was even more, it was even more because y'all ain't even offer me.
Okay. A lot of people have a stigma about HBCU college, saying that the competition is enough. What do you,
Yeah.
what's your take on that?
I definitely hear that often. That was kind of my thing, that I heard a lot when I first got, the first quadruple double. And I would say that is completely, untrue. My time at Grambling, we beat, many high major, mid major, D1 schools. We beat Ole Miss, which is in the SEC, I might add. We beat Indiana when they had the longest streak in, NCAA Division I basketball. We broke that streak. Like at Gremlin, we had the same competition level. We practiced as hard. We played as hard. It was some games, where I feel like maybe if we had younger players some years, people's upbringing before that didn't relate to on the court. But I feel like the talent level is just the same as if you're in the SEC or the ACC or the Big Ten. Me, and then I can use myself as an example, which I am. We up there. I don't know. I just think people, have this idea of black people by black people. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, black people being run by other black people is a problem. I feel like black people can perform, people think, if they're under white names or white schools, but if they're under black schools, then all of a sudden there's this stigma behind it.
Okay. Okay. What does Gremlin mean to you?
Gremlin means so much to me. Gremlin means so much to me. Right now we're kind of at differences, but we gonna shake back. But yeah, we are facts. But Gremlin means a lot to me. I went through some of my most trying times at Gremlin, and they never failed me. Me as a grown woman now. I went in as a young lady that was very naive and very, ambitious. And I was just trying to learn, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it taught me so much. I went through, like I said, some of my most trying times. I learned so much. I met so many great people. Grambling, really holds a big place in my heart. It was bigger before they started messing with me, but they still hold a big a big
Look,
part of
like
my
you
heart.
keep throwing them shots in there.
Yeah,
Let them know
facts. It was bigger, but they definitely hold a place in my heart for sure.
What was the transition like from college basketball to overseas? You think Gremlin
Woo.
prepared you for that?
I think they prepared me for it as far as the work ethic. And I think they prepared me as far as the work ethic, and I personally feel like I was prepared as far as my skill set when it came to, you know, being overseas. But what they did not prepare me for is me being at this all black school, and I get to Serbia and there's no black people. Which
It's
Gremlin
like
wasn't supposed to.
overseas though.
Yeah, they wasn't supposed to prepare me for that. But you know, coming from a place where it's a melting pot of black people, going to just Serbia where they speak Serbian, they eat Serbian food, they watch Serbian television. It was totally different for me. And I mean, all my teammates spoke English, but it was definitely an adjustment. But I feel like Grambling, like, you know, basketball and Grambling athletics definitely prepared me for the ball part, the basketball part. But as far as the living and the adjusting to real life and life with white people, I was not ready for that. I was definitely not ready to walk down the street and not see a black person.
Okay. But you was able to adjust to it, and it was like it worked out pretty good though.
Actually no. When I first got there, just I probably cried for the whole first, you know, month and a
I already
half.
know it.
And then you know, my
So
brother
you was
can tell you
homesick?
what I was homesick, and then
I already know it.
my teammates, some of them were from Serbia. So the people that I lived with were from Serbia. And so when we had days off, they used to go home. So I used to be the only one there, like, okay, I'm finna pass out because I'm here by myself. Christmas, I didn't get to go home for Christmas. I went home before Christmas, like right before Thanksgiving. And so Christmas I didn't get to go home. And you can ask Raheem, I was crying. You can ask anybody, I was crying. I was finna come home because I was so homesick.
Dang, nah, bro. But nah, real stuff. We'll talk. I think every team, like for rookies, they should allow the rookies to go home, like in December.
No, facts.
Really should.
I was sick. Like they knew I was finna go home. Like I was finna go home. They actually took me out. My
I
birthday
was
was
ready
on
to
a
go
Saturday.
too. Oh God.
My birthday fell on a Saturday. We went out. I had actually we went out. We was lit, whatever. But I didn't get too lit. So what happened? Something happened, but we went out the next week. Okay, we was just going out. We went out the next week, and I don't drink, but I got so drunk. Like I got so drunk, and you can ask them. They say I was crying for like 4 hours. Like I was screaming, like I want
You
to
was
go
finna dance
home.
with
Like
us? Kyle, we
what?
can't be
I was finna go.
being drunk.
Jess, I was finna go home. It's crazy because the next game we had was when I got the quadruple-double, and it's so crazy because I was really like I was trying to book my ticket. I called my mama, I called Jordan, I called my stepdad, I called my dad, I called everybody. Like y'all get me
Oh, you
home
was
because
serious.
I'm done. Jess, I was coming home. Okay, they had Raheem call me. They had Raheem call me to talk to me. Raheem was in Czech Republic, which is like a 3-hour flight. And he called me and he talked. I called Coco. I called Coco screaming like Coco, cause she got a recording of me crying. She got a recording of me crying. But yeah, they had Rock call me to like, you know, calm me down the next day, and I ended up staying. But it's crazy because I was really finna go home.
Would you go back overseas again?
Definitely. I feel like
Good,
well,
I'm
I
glad to hear
plan
that.
on going back overseas. But I feel like, you know, my rookie season, if it wasn't for my teammates, I probably wouldn't have made it. I had great, like, you know, first
I'm
year
glad you
teammates.
have a
Like I
good
said,
experience. Everybody don't have that good experience. Like
yeah,
some people
facts. And
ain't never playing again. And like the country, like the people there are rude and stuff. I'm glad you had a good experience your first time. I'm glad you going over there again.
wait, you didn't have a good experience?
Heck, not okay. So my first year, I was in Switzerland, and I stayed in like a village. So it was nothing. Like it was nothing there, and everyone talked Italian. Where I was at the park that I was in, they talk
Oh,
Italian. So I did not like it. I was like when I said I was gonna come home in December and not go back. Like I swear to God, I was not. I
joking.
said I was calling my teammate Chastity. I was like, Chast, I don't think I'm gonna come back. She's like, you better get
Like
your butt back down. Like I did not.
me, all my teammates, only person that didn't speak English was my coach. But even going around the town, Serbians, I feel like Serbian men and kids and women, they kind of treat you like you're royalty because I was the only black person in like the town, like besides my other teammate, and she was in Romania her first year, and she said it was terrible. But they were really nice to me. Like my teammates, if I needed to go somewhere and it was like, you know, I needed to walk, they walked with me. If I needed to get a ride, they took a ride with
Okay.
me. Like it was just great. And so even the people in the town, if I was ever by myself, they would send the person that speaks English to come help me. It was just, you know, really amazing. I had a great, like that place was great. Maybe not the food and maybe not, you know,
You was
the
always being
area.
fed. bro.
I'm a picky eater. I don't like that. And maybe not the place like, that I was at because they didn't have fast food. So, I wish the place had more things to do. You get what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
besides that, the people and the team, it was great. It was really great for me.
Okay. I'm glad. I'm glad you had a good experience on that side. So hopefully you
Thank
get a better experience with like the living area and you get to have
you.
fun to
Yes.
be around more Americans and stuff.
More Americans, more like fun things to do, like museums, like just trying to see. If I'm gonna see the world, I want to see the world. I
Yeah,
want to
you
be
might.
able to see.
Yeah. Okay. So when you overseas, definitely you might as well vacation while you overseas, like to them other
Yeah,
countries and stuff, because you already there. And then
my
sometimes definitely go to a different country.
I was gonna go. I always wanted to go to Paris. Me and my teammate, we were actually gonna go to Paris. We had a break at the end of January, and Jordan was actually supposed to come down, but it's so much stuff happened. And then what's crazy about overseas, you can have like a 3 week break of not playing, and they'll give you like 3 days off. Like, okay, you got Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. You got to practice on Monday. And so we
Yeah.
all had plans to go, but then we couldn't go. But the flight was only like $121. It was great. We was like so excited about it.
It is cheaper to fly overseas.
Yeah.
Since quarantine, like what you been doing to stay in shape? Like what do you do? Like your
Um.
shape wise?
Elbows. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm on break. Listen. I'm on break.
How long you been on
Listen.
break, bro?
I've been on break since March. But look,
This thing got bad.
this what happened. I told myself, what's crazy? You told me this. No, you told me this. Facts. You told me this. You told me it takes 21 days to start a habit. I remember this. This had to be me going into college. You told me it takes 21 days to start a habit, and it take like 2 weeks to get in shape. That's what you told me, right? My 21 days, I already started my habit of laying around. So
Okay.
I can't get out of it right now because my mind is so used to laying down. Like, and so I don't do nothing. Like, I don't do nothing. Just like I be
You
working
don't
on
do
my
nothing around the
website.
house. You don't do no like bands, no nuts. Well, you get in shape pretty fast, huh? Your body get in shape
Then,
fast.
yeah, I get in shape fast, but that's not the point. I'm on break. Listen, I'm on break until
That's wild right now. Okay, Skylar.
I'm on break until God tell me to get off break, and He
When
ain't
your break
told
over
me
with?
yet.
March,
It's probably
April,
gonna be over in like
May.
maybe June 30th. That's what I'm feeling. I'm on break, Jess. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, you don't even know what's
You know
next
what?
in
You don't
life
want to be
right
worked
now.
out with. You know what? Relax. But 2 months of a break, Shakyla.
No, you got to
Come
think. We've
on.
been working. We've been working our whole lives, to get to this point. Like I didn't been playing basketball my whole life. You feel what I'm saying? I really never had no break. Even when we was playing in high school, we still had to come back in the summertime and practice. Like this is my first. Well, I took a break last summer too because I had personal issues. But
Oh,
listen,
girl, fuck you.
this is my first real break that I can just sit, I can relax, I don't gotta worry about nothing, I don't gotta work, I just gotta chill and do whatever makes me happy. So I'm gonna take advantage. But I might start because I'm getting a little bit of a stomach. So I was supposed to be doing ab works, but I'm taking it day by day. Day by day.
Hey, you eat healthy, bro. Since you ain't
Oh
working out,
no.
you got to eat healthy.
No, just when I was in
Honest.
Serbia, it wasn't nothing but damn lettuce and sandwich meat and crackers and cheese. I'm eating I was like when I got home, I was like, I'm gonna eat whatever I want, and that's what I've been doing. Like I don't eat good at all. I don't care though. Like it don't bother me. Like, hey, you don't eat good, it don't bother me at all. It don't bother me.
Okay, honest. Okay. Everybody ain't able. Everybody can't do that, bro. Everybody
But
cannot
I
lay
didn't
out
gain
and not gain weight.
no,
Everybody.
I gained how much? I weighed like 127 before I touched down. I had to come home maybe like 2 weeks ago. I was at 142. So I gained 15 pounds, but it don't bother me because for one, I know I get in shape easy. And for two,
Yeah.
I needed to gain some weight anyway. Like, being overseas definitely like, I played in 2 leagues. And one of the leagues was way more physical than the other, and me being so small, I got kind of bumped around a lot. So I needed to gain weight anyway. I just need to learn how to make this weight stay and it look like I'm an athlete, not like I'm got a pudgy stomach or something.
Hey, y'all, I got like 2 more questions for Colin. Then y'all can start. Then we're gonna go back up and answer the questions. You have any creative projects right now, Colin?
Creative projects. I got my website. And that's pretty
What's
much
that?
it.
Go ahead and say that
Um,
website.
my website is ShakylaHillOfficial.com. The link is actually in my bio. the link, I mean, the website is really for people to keep up with me so they can know what's going on, so they can watch old games. If they need me, they can get in contact with my agent. I planned on, I don't plan on now, but I planned on training. I planned on having a camp this summer. I planned on doing a lot, but Corona kind of, stopped all of that. And then I moved to Texas maybe next summer, because I plan on getting the AAU team in 2021. But, yeah, and it also has a lot of Shakyla Hill official merchandise. Right now would not be a good time to order because I'm bagged up. So unless you want your stuff in like 2 weeks, then you can order. But if not, this is not a good time to order because we behind. But yeah, ShakylaHillOfficial.com. That's definitely my main, goal and my main focus right now.
Okay, good. That's what's up. Okay, last question for you. When basketball is over, what do you want to do?
When basketball is over, I actually want to go back to school. I want to go to law school. Going into college, that was definitely my goal. I wanted to be a lawyer. And then, being in college, I got lazy more so, and I was like, okay, I'm just going to be a coach. I can get a coaching job wherever I want to. I don't really have to worry about nothing because I know I can be a coach. And I don't think that's what I want to do. I mean, I want to have my AAU team, but I don't think I professionally want to be around the world and traveling still. After I come back from overseas, being a coach, you have to go to so many different places just to coach. And then your team might not even be good. So why waste my time when I can, but I don't know. I have a lot of time, I feel like, to think about that. I'm going to milk this basketball thing until I can't milk it anymore. And so then after that, then I'll decide. But right now, I definitely want to do law school. But last year I wanted to be a coach, so I don't know. It changes as we go.
Okay.
Facts.
I'm figuring it out, bro. I see a question right there. It says, if there was a moment that you would go back and repeat, what moment would that be?
There's a moment I'd go back to and repeat. Definitely, definitely, probably the day before my graduation night. I was supposed to be, when you graduate, that's like a weird time to say. But when you have a graduation, like, you're supposed to be turned, like, super turned. I don't feel like I was turned enough. And then I didn't turn up the night after because, my brothers and them came and they stayed with me, and they just be chilling. Like, they chill, they sit around and talk or whatever. So definitely around the time that I graduated, I definitely should have celebrated that more because that is definitely a huge accomplishment.
Okay. What you very smart. So did you have like honors and stuff? Did you graduate with that?
Listen, Jess, I got to school. I got to school. Listen, and I was in school, but I wasn't in school. No, let me stop playing with my mama on here. No, starting off my freshman and sophomore years, I did impeccable. My junior year, actually, and I'm not gonna blame it on that, but my grandmother passed away, and that my junior, fall semester was like my downfall. After that, it was kind of my fall and my spring semester. And it's crazy because in that spring semester, well, that fall semester, I did terrible. And in that spring semester, I got my quadruple-double. And I particularly don't feel like Grambling was prepared, for all the media, all the attention that came with it. So I missed a lot of classes just being in interviews, doing radio shows, doing TV, just doing so much stuff. And so I definitely, my fall semester, I was not attentive. In my spring semester, I just wasn't there. And yeah, I feel like that definitely, my GPA suffered greatly for that.
Hey, you got your degree. That's all that matters. You got the degree.
Yeah, that's all that matters, period. I hope when you get no job, they be like, oh, what was your GPA? See, you looking too deep into what you don't need to know about.
What's your degree in?
Oh, criminal justice. Criminal justice.
Okay. All right.
Criminal justice. I'm gonna be on y'all TV defending the famous people one day. I hope so. Them the people that get paid more, not your regular lawyers. I'm trying to defend NFL players, NBA players, all that. I might turn around and be an agent. You know, somebody I did an interview yesterday, and somebody was like, you should be a sports agent. Then I thought about it, like I could really do that, but I don't know.
Especially
We'll
if you
cross
know
the
people,
bridge.
and you already got the overseas experience and stuff too.
Yeah, facts. Like I could definitely
Goes
do that.
on.
I could definitely do that. But we'll see. Cross, like I said, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Facts. I'm finna milk this.
All right, just in case this person isn't on right now or they didn't get to set your next move, so they asked, "What's your next move? Where do you go from here?" Just in case they wasn't here when
My
you.
next move, is definitely, if we're talking about basketball, my next move is definitely to go overseas. Right now, my boyfriend, he's training. He signed to Green Bay, hence the green hat. Um, he signed to Green Bay, and we're kind of preparing for him to leave right now, and then for me to leave after that. But if you're not talking about basketball, you mean just life. Like I said, I want to go back to law school. Well, not back to law school. I want to go back to school, and I want to go to law school. So yeah.
Would you do that overseas? Would you like do online overseas and do it since we got so much downtime over there?
You know what's crazy? One of my teammates, she came in December. She was in from Canada. She said one of her old teammates got a degree like that from online. And I looked it up, but me personally, for one, I feel like in college, us student athletes, we had so much help. You know, we had help getting our classes, we had help with study hall, we had help with everything. Like I didn't even enroll myself in school. Like they enrolled me in school, they got my classes, like everything was done for me. So reading that stuff online and trying to do it online was very foreign to me because I'd never done it in college. Like, you know, college, they do everything. Yeah, so it was really foreign to me to try to enroll in school or pick a course. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing here. So definitely probably not the best idea for me.
See any more questions? That's about all the questions on here for you, Kyla.
Sorry.
What you finna do for the rest of the day? Why do I always do that?
Um, Hi, K-Star. Well, Jordan, he just got in the car. He just got out of workouts. And hopefully we go get me something to eat because I'm starving like Marvin.
Something healthy
Nah,
though, right?
I'm probably finna go get me some crab legs if they not closed.
Hey, how is it dating another athlete? Do y'all get into competitions around the house?
It's probably the worst thing ever. I'm playing. I'm playing. No. Actually, it's the best thing that I've probably ever done. Me personally, I feel like being overseas and having him probably helped me the most. You know, I'm keeping in contact with somebody that's, you know, in the States. I have somebody to talk to, and him just being there, period, was like a big part. Was a big thing for me because he was literally there through everything, and like he understood practice times, he understood when I had games. Like there was never any complaints like, hey, we're not talking at this time, whatever. And then also having somebody, even though I'm not working out, but typically having somebody to work out with, having somebody that understands that you need to work out with and you have other obligations. I advise all athletes to date athletes. Do we have competitions around the house? No, but if we did, I'd win. So I like to keep my idea, and I tell him that all the time because he said he could beat me in basketball. Just, you know how it is, like if you like a man or whatever and he not good in basketball but he try to play, then it turn you off.
Oh
That's
me.
me. That's me. So I don't even want to see him play because it's
He
just
can't
not
hoop. You know,
right.
some
No,
football players
he
like I
no.
used to hoop in high school. I
Yeah,
was
he
cold.
said that, and so he think he can. I don't want to see it. I just rather stay where we at. We in a good place. Let's keep it there. We in a good place, baby. Let's keep it there.
Bro. Someone says overseas lit or is it the same?
It depends on. I feel like it depends on where you are. My teammates were really great. Like I said, where I lived, like the architecture and the buildings and all of that weren't that nice. But the town that I lived in was really great. I wouldn't say lit. Lit is not a great word to use. I mean, my teammates, they used to party. Some about overseas, they drink a lot. They smoke a lot. They drink a lot of coffee also. But they turn up in a different kind of way than we turn up. You know what I'm saying? They'll go to a coffee pub and sit there for hours, and that's something we don't do. Like we
Hey,
don't
you
do
don't
that.
want to leave at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, facts. And so that's their idea of turn. But they do have clubs and stuff that are turn. But typically their idea of going out is like going to a coffee pub or going, to somewhere nice. It has to have coffee and they have to be able to smoke cigarettes. So different strokes for different folks. But it was good.
Well, Kyla, I'm gonna let you finish your day. Thanks again for joining my live, bro. It
No,
was
thank you for
up
having
with you.
me, Jess. And this is really nice that you're doing that. Is that Zaylor?
Yeah.
What
Okay,
the
never mind.
She's laughing. No, but this is really nice what you're doing, Jess. I like this idea, and I really think you should
Thanks.
keep. Somebody said, "Do they be stabbing people?" What type of question is that?
What
Do
they
they
say?
stab? Do they be stabbing people?
I said that. I ain't see that yet. Oh, I
I
see it. What the
I don't
fuck?
know. I mean, I don't. Let me tell
Everybody,
you a story though.
yeah.
Yo, one of my bus driver, actually, I feel like Serbians are crazy, but they crazy in a good way. My bus driver, one time he got out and he fought a truck driver because the truck driver blew the horn at him. But my bus driver was in the wrong. He was like parked on a highway. He was parked and on a tollway in front of the cars. He parked to get out and smoke a cigarette. And the person blew the horn at him because you're not supposed to be parked, and they couldn't get out. And I swear to God, the man honked and he like was driving and he honked again, and my bus driver stopped that bus and got out and fought him. He lost, but he got out and he fought that man.
That is
He got out and he fought that man. I swear to God, I was like, yo, I gotta get up out of here. You ready to go? Sorry.
yeah. I'm gonna do one more question if you don't mind. It's the last one here.
Okay.
Were your family and friends showing out at your games? Were they embarrassing or just really supportive?
Overseas, I actually didn't have any family come overseas and watch me play, which is like something I definitely want to make sure I have next year. But in college, I don't know if you know me or in high school, but I don't know if you personally know me, but if you know my mama, you already know the answer to that question. Um, my mama is embarrassing. She's supportive. She all them. She everything. She shows out. My mama is one of a kind. My stepdad really laid back. So is my dad. He kind of embarrassing too. But my mama is all of the above, and that's just how it is.
Shout out to moms.
Fact.
Shout out
Shout
to
out to Tanya.
what you say?
I said shout out to Tanya. Facts.
All right. All right, y'all.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining the live again. Thank you, Kyla. You
Thank
have a
you for
good
having
day.
me, Jess. You too. All right.
All right. Bye bye. How you save it? Are you sure you want to?
Yeah.
And okay.